For centuries, we've been told a simple story. The pyramids were built by nameless slaves. The slave image comes largely from much later writers like Herodotus, whose dramatic numbers stuck in popular imagination. But archaeology has been quietly replacing legend with evidence. In 1837, explorer Richard William Howard Weiss blasted into small, relieving chambers stacked above the king's chamber. On the rough limestone blocks, his team found quick workaday inscriptions in red paint, course marks, orientation arrows, delivery notes, and the names of rotating work crews. Some marks include Khufu's cartouche, spelled Khnum-Khufu. Egyptologists accept these as authentic because paint strokes run over block joints and into ancient mortar, patterns hard to fake, and because the same kind of gang graffiti also turns up at other Old Kingdom monuments. So what exactly are these marks? They're not public hieroglyphic dedications, they're the ancient equivalent of job site logistics in quick hieratic cursive hands: north, east, course numbers, team labels, and delivery notes. Crucially, they record the rotating gangs on files that hauled, set, and finished blocks. One crew in the Great Pyramid calls itself the Friends of Khufu. Elsewhere at Giza, you meet names like the Drunkards of Menkaure, nicknames that sound like locker room banter, not chains and whips. Teams with identities and humor don't read as anonymous chattel. They read as organized, motivated crews proud of their king and their craft. Step back to see the workforce behind those signatures. Just south of the plateau lies Hayt el-Ghurab, the pyramid builders' town. Long barracks, vast bakeries, storage courts, admin buildings, and clinics. Animal bone dumps show heavy rations of beef along with bread and beer, state-issued calories for hard labor. Nearby workers' cemeteries hold formal burials of builders with healed fractures and medical care, not mass graves of expendable slaves. Everything points to a mobilized, provisioned labor force, likely a mix of permanent specialists and rotating crews doing corvée service, run by foremen and scribes. And we even have a voice from the job. In 2013, at the Red Sea harbor of Wadi al-Jarf, archaeologists uncovered the oldest known papyri in Egypt, the diary of Merer, an inspector. Over several months, he logs his crew moving fine Tura limestone by boat through canals and along the Nile to Khufu, the horizon of Khufu. It's a first-person dispatch from the supply chain, named teams, scheduled trips, and a state project that paid, fed, and organized the people whose red marks you see inside the pyramid. Put the pieces together and the picture is clear. The red paint inside the Great Pyramid preserves the day-to-day handwriting of the builders, crew names, job directions, and delivery tags. The settlement, barracks, bakeries, and tombs show an administered community with rations, medical care, and honors in death. The papyrus diary shows crews on the river moving stone to Giza on schedule. None of this matches the old slave narrative. It matches a managed national project in which Egyptians, organized in files, built for their king and signed the work they were proud of. So the next time you hear that the pyramids were built by slaves, remember the writing inside. In faded red strokes, we can still read team names and private jokes, the fingerprints of crews who wanted their presence recorded, even where no visitor would ever see it. They weren't just moving stone. They were leaving their names in history, literally. Enjoyed this evidence first dive? Like the video and subscribe to Unfolding Legacy for more history decoded.